It is a day of figuring out where to start after strong storms tore through northern parts of the state. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Barron. The northern part of the state was hit especially hard with flash flooding and severe damage. We have video from Governor Patrick Morrisey's office. The governor says there have been 85 rescues involving the West Virginia DNR. 310 National Guard personnel have been deployed and they're working tonight. 19 National Guard and state police helicopters are available for rescue missions. We know people have been stranded, and the governor says they are in the search and rescue phase of all of this.
Forces that we've deployed, that remains job number one: protect human life, and that's what we're focusing on. We are concerned about loss of life. We're not here to make any specific announcements pertaining to that, but we are concerned about that, and that's why all of our efforts remain focused on examining different streets and areas and situations so we can report things to the public and to loved ones in the community.
We have team coverage for you tonight on all of this flooding. Sarah Davis will join us in St. Albans with more on how donations are being collected to help those impacted by the flooding that you're seeing on your screen. Is just tremendous. Dakota Swinger is live in Buckhannon with more on Governor Morrisey's press conference. But first, we want to go to Mitchell Hoy. He's live in Upshur County with more. Mitch, that water is taking a long time to recede.
That's right, Amanda, but the roads are now mostly clear of standing water here in Buckhannon. There are still a few problem areas where water continues to persist. For example, right behind me, this power substation is still completely surrounded by water, which is a little unnerving to see, but it's hard to overstate just how serious the flooding was here only hours ago. Some people were trapped by the rising water and forced to spend the night in stores or parking lots while waiting to be rescued. Around 40 people were trapped in the Buckhannon Walmart just up the road overnight after the heavy rainfalls flooded the parking lot and North Locust Street. The Walmart fed them and gave them a place to sleep until National Guardsmen were able to transport them out. One man was reunited with his family this afternoon after his wife and kids were stuck there since 7 p.m. last night.
Last night I had an issue coming on Route 33. I was coming from Elkins towards Weston. It was flooded in areas and I couldn't get through. So luckily I found shelter at the Buckhannon Walmart. I've been there since about 7 o'clock yesterday evening. They took amazing care of me. They fed us. They gave us a place to stay. The manager, Sherry, is amazing and they took such good care of us. And then today we actually got a ride with the National Guard. They're kind, generous, wonderful people, and I cannot say enough about the Army National Guard.
National Guardsmen have worked all throughout the day delivering supplies and transporting people to higher ground. One thing that's clear is the community is really sticking together through this. One woman who was trapped was so grateful for the help that she received from Walmart and the National Guard, a different woman from the woman you just saw. Other people were trapped at the Sheetz gas station right behind me. And another woman told me that she was sheltered and fed by them completely free of charge. Right back to you, Amanda.
So wonderful to hear those stories, even though we know it was just such an upsetting night and day for so many people, and the days ahead are going to be rough as well. Mitch, thanks. Let's send things over now to Dakota Swiger, who is live in Buckhannon with the latest on the damage there. Dakota, quite a bit of water behind you.
Yeah, Amanda, here in Buckhannon, the damage is really, simply put, devastating. You can see Jawbone Park right behind me, which is traditionally where the Strawberry Festival is held, if you can picture it. We just spoke with the mayor a couple minutes ago before this shot, and he says that this porta potty behind me, you couldn't see at all as of last night. So believe it or not, this flooding has receded a decent amount. Like we heard from Governor Morrisey earlier, we are in a search and rescue phase, and they're concerned for the loss of life. And so we'll definitely keep you updated on that. But there's not just bad news coming out of this flooding. Like Mitch was saying earlier, the community is coming together. Here in Buckhannon, Stone Tower Brews hosted people to have free food, coffee, Wi-Fi, and a place to stay and stay safe. So we spoke with one barista who says that it's just a small gesture of theirs.
Thankfully, where we're at on Main Street didn't get hit, and we're really big on, we would not be standing here as a business if we did not have the community around us, and anything that we can do to give back, we're going to do that. So if there is any possibility that we can have the doors open for whatever reason that may be to help, we're going to do it.
And taking another look behind me, there are still people trapped outside. There's a restaurant back here. People are stranded in the front of it. We saw people kayaking to get someone from home to their work right here at Jawbone Park. So there's still a lot of work to be done. We'll keep you updated here in Buckhannon as much as we can throughout the week. But for now, reporting live for Tonight Live in Buckhannon, I'm Dakota Swiger.
Dakota, it's amazing that people this hour are still trapped and still needing help, and we hope that they get to them very soon. Thank you for your report. So in Barber County, there's an emergency shelter set up for anyone needing a place to stay because of the recent flooding. The Barber County Office of Emergency Management and the Board of Education worked together to open up the old Philippi Middle School gym. The gym is set up with enough cots to hold 300 people for overnight stays. The county's emergency manager says 5 people had to be rescued by boat early this morning, while 1 person ended up staying the night at the emergency shelter.
Together with some local teams, including members of the Board of Education, County Commission, to get the supplies here while we were conducting our water rescue. Right now, we're kind of in a holding pattern, and if we do end up having to evacuate anybody else due to river flooding, this is going to be the first site that we bring them to, and then we have a couple more sites on standby. But for now, it is open to anybody that needs some assistance to come here.
Philippi Middle School is located at 611 Cherry Hill Road in Philippi. There are other shelters open, 2 other shelters open. You can read more about those on your local Next Star station's website.